here by now. अब यहाँ पे last में खड़ा करो यहाँ पे end में ना हाँ यहाँ पे. Once they are on stage, you will go forward. I will indicate that. Supposed to stand a little this side because I need to see the I need to see the gate. Ask them to move this side. अभी के लिए थोड़ा इधर आ जाओ मुझे वो देखना है.
हाँ ओके भाई. ऑन करिए.
On this one.
अरे अभी तुरंत ऑन कर.
हाँ.
आप ऑन करके छोड़ दीजिए. भैया वो भैया ये यहाँ जो वॉलंटियर आपको सफेद ड्रेस में दिख रहे हैं इनसे बात कर लेना कि यहाँ आगे खड़ा है देखिए बोलता हूँ
are requested to rise and remain standing till the invocation.
तुषार हार धवला या शुभ्रवस्त्राविता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्करा प्रभृतिभिः देव्यै सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा शुक्लां ब्रह्मविचारसार परमा आद्यां जगद्वापिनीं वीणापुस्तकधारिणीम् अभयदां जाड्यान्धकारापहां हस्ते स्फाटिकमालिका विदतनी पद्मासने संस्थितां वन्दे त्वां परमेश्वरीं भगवतीं बुद्धिप्रदां शारदां बुद्धिप्रदां शारदाम्.
All are requested to take their seats. I request the Vice Chancellor to felicitate the Chief Guest, Shri Kinjarapu Ram Mohan Naidu, Honorable Minister of Civil Aviation, Government of India, with token of honor and memento. I request the Vice Chancellor to felicitate the guest of honor, Shri Wumlung Mang Bualnam, IAS Secretary, Minister of Civil Aviation, Government of India, with token of honor and memento. I request the Vice Chancellor to felicitate the guest of honor, Professor Rajiv Ahuja, Director, Indian Institute of Technology, Ropar, with a token of honor and memento.
I, rec I request the Vice Chancellor to declare the convocation open.
Gandhi National Aviation University has been called to confer degrees and diplomas upon the candidates who have been certified to be worthy of receiving the same. I hereby declare the first convocation open. Let the candidates for award of degree of Bachelor of Management Study in Aviation Services and Air Cargo 2021 be presented.
Sir, I present the candidates who, having satisfied the requirements for the degree of Bachelor of Management Studies in Aviation Services and Air Cargo 2021, are considered worthy of receiving the same, and I recommend that they be admitted to the said degree. Abhishek Datta. Abud Wahir Hussain Badshah. Yes. Adarsh. Akshida Chauhan. Anjana C. Lal. Anubhav Kumar. Arya Chandran. Bhaskar Tyagi. Devanand R. Nair. Divya Chaudhary. Wait. Harsh Shukla. Jagruti. Karthik Natarajan. Vishwanath. Mohammad Rusaid Khan. Prashant Rai. Shaurya Pradap Singh. Shreyash Pandey. Vinod Kumar Bamu. Manisha Gopalan. Vivek Kumar Roshan. Sir, some of the candidates are not present here today, and I request that they may be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Management Studies in Aviation Services and Air Cargo in absentia. Each of them, having satisfied the requirements for the said degree, is considered worthy of it. Divyaroop Pal, Prajwal P, Sanjeev V, Suryadeep Nath.
All the recipients of the BMS 2021 degree, please rise.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Vice Chancellor of Rajiv Gandhi National Aviation University, I do hereby admit each one of you to the degree of Bachelor of Management Studies of 2021 to prove worthy of the same throughout your life. Please give a big.
All the recipients of the BMS 2021 degree, please be seated.
Sir, I present the candidates who, having satisfied the requirements for the Diploma of Postgraduate Diploma in Airport Operations 2022, are considered worthy of receiving the same. I recommend that they be admitted to the said program. Vishali Kumari. Yashashvi Singh Parmar. Debo Smita Mandal. Wait. Ravikant Tiwari. Sri Kutan Katie. Tamanna Mandavaria. Tamilvanan T. Abhimanyu Ramachandran. Sudhanshu Mishra. Abhimanyu Ramachandran, Dasharathy Murmu, Amarjit A, Sandosh K, Vaibhav Bharat, Nikhil Singh, Neeraj Getkar, Sahal Siddiq Hassan, Devashish Kumar Topo, Sir, some of the candidates are not present here today, and I request that they be admitted to the Diploma of Postgraduate Diploma in Airport Operations in absentia. Each of them, having satisfied the requirements for the said degree, is considered worthy of it. Chenka Tejashwini, Sri Shai Devi Krishna D, Suraj KS, and Abhinav Arya.
All the recipients of the PGDAO 2022, please rise.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Vice Chancellor of the Rajiv Gandhi National Aviation University, I do hereby admit each one of you to the Diploma of Postgraduate Diploma in Airport Operation, class of 2022, to prove worthy of the same throughout your life.
All the recipients of the PGDAO 2022, please be seated.
Sir, I present the candidates who had been awarded the degree of Bachelor of Management Studies in Aviation Services and Air Cargo 2020 and request to distribute the said degree. Sakshi, Emmanuel Paul Perincheri, M.J. Niranjan, Subi B.S., Hritik S., Siddharth Sai, Ashish Giri, Durga Sri, Kaustubh Raj, Vijay Kurumballi, Manoj M. Cheran M. Nidish Pandian M. Shubham Agarwal. Gayatri M. Parvesh Mushraf Khan. Nishta Chauhan. Sweta Gaudam. Alina Teres Matthew. Abhijit yes. Harshika Dubey. Ranganathan M. Ravi Kumar Verma. Anurag yes. Sir, I present the candidates who had been awarded the Diploma of Postgraduate Diploma in Airport Operations 2021 and request to distribute the said certificate. Krishna Priya KT, Gogul Krishnan, Vishnu C. Menon. Sir, I present the candidates who had been awarded the Diploma of Postgraduate Diploma in Airport Operations 2020 and request to distribute the said diploma certificate. Kavita Khatri, Swatika Jora, Lakshmi Priya PS, Suam Tunga, Rakesh Shivakumar, Anushree, and Brijesh Kumar Chaurasia.
I request all the degree recipients to rise. Let us give a round of applause to the degree recipients. All degree recipients, please be seated. The registrar may now present the scroll of convocation to the Vice Chancellor for his signature.
Sir, let the candidate for various medal be presented. I request Chief Guest and Guest of Honor to jointly do the honor. I also request Vice Chancellor and Registrar to join. Sir, I present the candidate who has been declared the winner of the President Gold Medal, Arya Chandran, for securing the highest CGPA among the Bachelor of Management Study in Aviation Services and Air Cargo student of the class 2021 batch. Subi BS for securing the highest CGPA amongst the Bachelor of Management Studies in Aviation Services and Air Cargo students of the class 2020 batch. Sir, I present the candidate who has been declared the winner of gold medals for the securing highest CGPA in Bachelor of Management Studies in Aviation Services and Air Cargo Postgraduate Diploma in Airports Operation, student of the batch of 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022 in their respective degree. Arya Chandran, BMS Aviation Services and Air Cargo 2021. Subi BS, BMS Aviation Services and Air Cargo 2020. Ravikant Tiwari, PG Diploma Airports Operation 2022. Pradipto Mandal, the student is not present today. Kavita Khatri, PG Diploma Airports Operation 2020. Anvesha Pal, the student is not present today. Sir, I present the candidate who has been declared the winners of the silver medals for the securing highest CGPA in Bachelor of Management Studies in Aviation Services, in Air Cargo, and Postgraduate Diploma in Airports Operation, student of the batch of 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022 in their respective degree. Sanjeev V, the student is not present. Sakshi, BMS 2022, Aviation Services and Air Cargo. Dasrati Murmu, PG Diploma, Airports Operation 2022. Pooja Sharma, the student is not present today. Anusri AV, PG Diploma, Airports Operation 2020. Shreya Lau, the student is not present.
The recipients of the President Gold Medal are requested to come to the stage. All degree recipients, please rise for taking oath.
I, Arya Chandran, a graduate of Rajiv Gandhi National Aviation University, hereby pledge that I shall always endeavor to be scrupulously honest in the discharge of my duties. I shall utilize my knowledge, experience and skills to the best of my abilities for the service of humanity and for the glory of the nation and the university. In all circumstances, I shall uphold the dignity of the individual and the ethics and integrity of my profession. Thank you.
All degree recipients, please be seated.
Respected Sri Kinjarapu Ram Mohan Naidu, the Honorable Minister of Civil Aviation, Government of India, and esteemed chief guest of the today function, that is a historic function, first convocation of Rajiv Gandhi National Aviation University. Sri Bumlun Mang, Secretary, Ministry of Civil Aviation, Government of India, and is attending as a guest of honor. Then Professor Rajiv Ahuja, Director of IIT Roper, as a guest of honor of today's function. Distinguished members of the court, members of the Executive Council, members of the academic councils, members of the finance committee, members of the Board of Appellation and Recognition, honored invited dignitaries and guests, faculty and staff of the university, and most importantly, my dear graduating students of class of BMS 2021 and PGDAU 19, 20, 21, 22, and their proud family. Members of the press and electronic media, ladies and gentlemen, and good afternoon to all of you. It is my privilege and honor to extend a hearty welcome to each one of you on the special occasion of a first convocation of Rajiv Gandhi National Aviation University. I am privileged and honored to welcome the chief guest of the today function, Shri Kinjarapu Ram Mohan Naidu ji, Honorable Minister of Civil Aviation, Government of India, who is an exceptional leader and enthusiastic human being. He has constantly proven instrumental in providing effective governance and shaping policy in civil aviation of India. His vision and dedication is visible in the growth of civil aviation of India. We are thankful and most grateful to you, sir, for accepting our invitation as a chief guest of the first convocation of this prestigious, unique University of India. We are deeply honored and by your very gracious presence at this convocation. Please give big hand to the professor. I'm also delighted to welcome a guest of honor, Sri Bumlum Nag Bualnam, Secretary of Ministry of Civil Aviation, Government of India, to the first convocation of the university, whose visionary dream of converting the university as an education hub for the aviation study is being paid off. The young budding talents can utilize the services of university for gaining vast knowledge in the aviation section. Please give a big hand to Secretary, Ministry of Civil Aviation. I am equally delighted and honored to welcome the guest of honor, Professor Ahuja, Director of Indian Institute of Technology, Ropar, a dedicated and outstanding physicist and academic leader who is actively involved and committed with passion in shaping the future of science and technology as the Director of IIT Ropar. Professor Ahuja is a professor of computational material science at Uppsala University, Sweden, and he is one of the most highly cited researchers in Sweden as well as in India. We are grateful to you for accepting our invitation, and we are indeed honored by your big presence. Please give a big hand to him. Dear students, at the outset, on behalf of Executive Council and Academic Council, on my personal behalf, on behalf of all us present here in this convocation, congratulate each one of you on successful completion of your respective degrees and diploma. We are indeed proud of your achievement. And please give a big hand to all graduating students once again. And their proud parents. I joined this university as a Vice Chancellor on 22nd August 2024. I take this opportunity to express heartfelt gratitude to Sri Pramod Kumar Thakur, Deputy Director General, Ministry of Civil Aviation, Government of India, having the additional charge of Vice Chancellor of University before my joining. In the last few months of my joining RGNU, I have taken the time to visit and closely interact with each department, section, and faculty and staff, and MOCA officials. And I have got a lot of support from the MOCA official, Honorable Secretary, and the Joint Secretary, and all the MOCA officials. We have extended full support to the university for the growth journey of this university. And I have met 2 times with the Honorable Minister, and always he was very enthusiastic to taking the journeys of this university at a greater height of academic excellence in the field of aviation. So I am thankful and grateful to all of you, sir. I am very delighted today to share the outstanding achievements and new initiative which RGNU has embarked upon. As you see, RGNU is growing at a steady rate, and I would like to trace the progress from very beginning. The Rajiv Gandhi National Aviation University have been established by an Act of Parliament called Rajiv Gandhi National Aviation University Act 2013 at Fursadganj district, Amethi, Uttar Pradesh. The university has been envisaged as a premier university of higher learning within the aviation milieu, aimed at providing cutting-edge and critical research to enhance the aviation sector and industry in India. The RGNU has grown from strength to strength since its establishment, and the vision is to make Aviation University one of the world's leading global university of higher education in field of aviation and allied disciplines, by providing solution to the aviation industry through creativity in teaching, learning, research, innovation, entrepreneurship, startup, skill building, and outreach through disseminating knowledge and develop human excellence and inculcate leadership to meet the growing demand of aviation sectors of the country. The university has commenced its first undergraduate program, Bachelor of Management Studies in Aviation Services and Air Cargo during academic year 2021 as a unique type of program, apprenticeship in industry embedded program in collaboration with the Logistics Skill Council of India. And already the person who is looking after logistics is already present with us. And the postgraduate diploma program in airport operation in collaboration with the GMR Aviation Academy during the academic year 1920. It's given me immense pleasure to announce that the students of these courses are having very good placement record. 6-month short-term skill-based course, basic firefighter course, with collaboration with the GMR, is also offered to the training in collaboration with the GMR, and the course is highly demanded by the private airport operators in India. Until now, more than 585 trainees completed their training at the university. Presently, these courses are being offered to the student under industry collaboration and with the support of industry experts and university academic team consisting aviation industry official. It is my honor to be part of the very first convocation of university. I am glad to share that we are planning to undertake new courses and program from the academic session 25-26, and I have already requested Honorable Minister to announce these programs during his convocation address. For this purpose, the several subcommittees have been constituted, having the experts from IITs, IIM, NITs, industry, etc., for preparing curriculum, syllabus, and regulation of the new programs and courses. I am very fortunate that at around 30 to 40 professors, 30 to 35 professors of IITs, IIM, and industry, they are helping me for preparing that is academic curriculum, syllabus, and the regulation for the new programs. We are also in the process of admitting institutions, academy to the privilege of the university. For the purpose, the Board of Affiliation and Accreditation has been constituted. The regulation are being finalized by the committee constituted. We have also constituted Finance Committee, Academic Council, are also in the process of reconstitution of Executive Council. We have made innovation plan of the university in the next 5 years. We are in the process of making its strategy, roadmap, and tangible action plan with timelines. In the first EC meeting held on 3rd October 2024, just after my joining in August, 22nd August, that presentation, a full presentation was made by Chancellor to the Executive Council in this regard, and we have invited suggestion feedback from all EC members and the other stakeholders. As a proposed innovation plan, we are planning to open several schools in the phased manner, as a School of Engineering and Technology, a School of Aviation Science, a School of Aviation Management, Business Administration, a School of Basic Sciences, a School of Humanities, and also we are also keeping track of aviation safety and security, and also we are looking for aviation law, aviation medicine, and that is all in our mandate of this university as per the Parliament Act. A memorandum of understanding with the Airport Authority has been signed by the university in June 2024 under the flagship program of internship duration of 4 to 20 weeks at all airports of AIE across the India to supplement student theoretical knowledge with the practical operations working, student exposure to the civil aviation. Today, while talking to the Chairman Airport Authority of India, Sri Bipin Kumar ji is also attending this convocation, and then I think we will go in the more deeper collaborations with the AIE in time to come. The university is a member of the Association of Indian University, and this membership signifies a significant step towards enhancing the university standing and collaboration with the Indian higher education landscape. By joining AIU, the university gained access to the wide network of educational institutions across the country, fostering opportunity for academic exchange, research collaborations, and policy advocacy. This affiliation also underscores the university commitment to upholding high academic standards and promoting excellence in education. It opens doors to new partnership initiatives that will benefit both the students and faculty in reaching the overall learning and research environment at the university. For the first time, university that will be also, and today, before going to the next para, I think today we have signed 3 MOUs with the IIT Patna, IIT Ropar, and IIT Bhilai today in presence of the Honorable Minister and Secretary. So now I am thankful and grateful to all these institutions who are coming forward to collaborate with the Rajiv Gandhi National Aviation University. So for the first time, the student university participated in Wings India 2024 program, which was held from in January at the Begumpet Airport and Hyderabad. Wing India is a biennial civil aviation exhibition and conference held in India and organized by the Ministry of Civil Aviation Government of India in collaboration with the Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry. And events aims to provide a platform for growth and development of the Indian civil service sector, showcasing latest technology products and services in the industry. The university is hosting its annual sports and cultural festival Udan every year, aimed at fostering skills such as teamwork, cooperation, and competitiveness among the students. The event featured a diverse array of activity, including cricket, volleyball, football, badminton, table tennis, kabaddi, chess, drawing, rangoli competition, as well as the folk dance and the cultural program. The students participated, showcasing their talents and sportsmanship spirit. Throughout the festival, the event not only promoted physical fitness, cultural appreciation, but also strengthened that camaraderie, that is spirit among the students. My dear graduating students, I offer my warmest congratulations to each one of you. Once again, I have been conferred degree and distributed your degree diploma today, along with those exceptional students who have been honored with the medals. I also express my utmost admiration of unwavering patience and steadfast support extended by your parents and family, which have been undoubtedly contributed to your accomplishment. Today marks a momentum occasion, a day of jubilation and achievement. So please give a very big hand to the proud parents also. I imagine you are experiencing two conflicting emotions as you make preparation to depart from the university, venture onto your chosen career path. On the one hand, there is an undeniable sense of excitement for the new opportunity that await you. On the other hand, it is impossible to overlook the poignant realization that you are bidding farewell to the university, which has served as your home for several years, during which you cultivated numerous profound and enduring friendship. Finally, as you walk out today with the knowledge and experience that you have gained during the university, I would like to remind you to use your ability to not only create your future, but to realize that it is also your bounded duty to strive for the welfare of the society. You should understand that now the university is using the public money, and then this public money, your fees are not sufficient that the government of India is giving grant to that matlab. So you have a bounded duty also that will be to serve this society. And then for reducing disparity therein and to empower those who are disadvantaged. Continue to aspire for deepening and broadening your knowledge, learn to experience the power of collective frameworks, always be guided by higher value that you believe in. On this occasion, एक पुराना सॉन्ग हम आपको गुनगुनाना चाहते हैं और मैं रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा कि सॉन्ग को शुरू किया जाए।
से सभी उलट गए दुश्मन की चाल के अक्षर सभी पलट गए भारत के भाल के मंजिल पे आया मुल्क हर बला को टाल के सदियों के बाद फिर उड़े बादल गुलाल के हम लाए हैं तूफान से किश्ती निकाल के इस देश को रखना मेरे बच्चों संभाल के हम लाए हैं तूफान से किश्ती निकाल के इस देश को रखना मेरे बच्चों संभाल के तुम ही भविष्य हो मेरे भारत विशाल के इस देश को रखना मेरे बच्चों संभाल के हम लाए हैं तूफान से किश्ती निकाल के इस देश को रखना मेरे बच्चों संभाल के देखो कहीं बर्बाद न होवे ये बगीचा देखो कहीं
बर्बाद न होवे ये बगीचा, इसको हृदय के खून से बापू ने है सींचा। रखा है ये चिराग शहीदों ने बाल के, इस देश को रखना मेरे बच्चों संभाल के। हम लाए हैं तूफान से किश्ती निकाल के, इस देश को रखना मेरे बच्चों संभाल के। दुनिया के दाव पेंच से रखना न वास्ता, दुनिया के दाव पेंच से रखना न वास्ता। मंजिल तुम्हारी दूर है, लंबा है रास्ता, भटका न दे कोई तुम्हें धोखे में डाल के, इस देश को रखना मेरे बच्चों संभाल के। हम लाए हैं तूफान से किश्ती निकाल के, इस देश को रखना मेरे बच्चों संभाल के। एटम बमों के जोर पे ऐठी है ये दुनिया, बारूद के एक ढेर पे बैठी है ये दुनिया। एटम बमों के जोर पे ऐठी है ये दुनिया, बारूद के एक ढेर पे बैठी है ये दुनिया। तुम हर कदम उठाना जरा देख भाल के, इस देश को रखना मेरे बच्चों संभाल के। हम लाए हैं तूफान से किश्ती निकाल के, इस देश को रखना मेरे बच्चों संभाल के। आराम की तुम भूल भुलैया में न भूलो, सपनों के हिंडोलों पे मगन हो के न झूलो। आराम की तुम भूल भुलैया में न भूलो, सपनों के हिंडोलों पे मगन हो के न झूलो। अब वक्त आ गया मेरे हंसते हुए फूलो, उठो छलांग मार के आकाश को छूलो, आकाश को छूलो। तुम गाड़ दो अपना तिरंगा उछाल के, इस देश को रखना मेरे बच्चों संभाल के। हम लाए हैं दूर किश्ती निकाल के, इस देश को रखना मेरे बच्चों संभाल के।
दीक्षांत समारोह एक रिचुअल सेरेमनी है। इस पे मुख्य अतिथि विशेष अतिथि कुलपति द्वारा कुछ संदेश देने की प्रथा है। तो ये मेरा आप संदेश लीजिएगा, और आप देश के भविष्य हैं। इस देश को अपने हाथों में आप आगे ले जाएं और 2047 तक विकसित भारत बनाने की तरफ में जो सिविल एविएशन सेक्टर का योगदान है उसमें आप अग्रणी रहे, यही मेरी शुभकामना है। गॉड ब्लेस यू। थैंक यू लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन। जय हिंद।
Good evening. I will introduce our guest of honor, Professor Rajiv Ahuja. Sri Rajiv Ahuja is Professor of Computational Material Science at Uppsala University, Sweden. Currently, he is Director of Indian Institute of Technology, IIT Ropar, India. He was also holding the additional charge of Director of IIT Guwahati, India from November 23 to May 24. He is one of the most highly cited researchers as well as top 5 material scientists in Sweden and India. He has done his PhD from IIT Roorkee in India in 1992. Same year he was joined Uppsala University, Sweden as a postdoctoral fellow. He became professor in 2007 at Uppsala University, Sweden. His main area of interest is material sciences, with focus on energy such batteries. Hydrogen with the focus on hydrogen storage and production sensors, as well as
high pressure physics. He has published 1,150 scientific papers in peer-reviewed journals, H index of 105, I-10 index 809, and number of citations more than 50,700. We are privileged to have Professor Rajiv Ahuja as our guest of honor today, and I am delighted to invite Professor Ahuja to deliver his guest of honor address.
So first of all, I wish you all the best for your future. And this is an important day in your life. Before I start, since morning, so we have so many activities at your university. So I will start thanking Honorable Minister Shri K. Ram Mohan Naidu, as well as the Secretary Aviation, Ms. Shri V. Ghulam Naman, and Professor B.N. Singh, Vice Chancellor of Rajiv Gandhi National Aviation University. I know this is a first convocation, and this is very important. I have attended many convocations, and in IIT we also do the convocation. And I will like to say you that the IIT's convocation are very serious, but this was a very live convocation. So this is a new trend we are bringing, because this is the day when you are be most happiest. But when we have a convocation, we are all sitting very quietly, no smiling, no clapping actually. So this is the first time even I heard a song also in a convocation. So this is a new India. This is a changing India. And the way India is changing, the opportunities are, I say, a lot. And when I left India in 1992, we have only 5 IITs. And we were thinking to go to the IIT system, but we could not get IIT system. So now we have 23 IITs, and now there are a lot of national institutes of importance. And you are the lucky one that when it's come to the aviation, you are the only institution in India. So this gives you a lot of edge, and not only to serve Indian aviation community, but also around the world. And as I told you, I come from IIT system. We have 23 IITs, so you are the B23 IIT, you are the one of the leading one in area of the aviation. So this is a great opportunity for all of us, especially the industry of the aviation, the way India is growing. I tell you, when I left 92, there was only 4 or 5 airports in India. And now, as I already told our minister, that we have make a tremendous progress in that. And we are maybe going to have more airports in the future also in India. The way aviation industry is moving. And nowadays everybody can travel with the air. So we have make the airline so cheap that even a common person can do the air travel. So there are a lot of jobs, there are a lot of opportunities, and you are going to graduate. And some of you have already graduated, as Professor Singh has told me that, but he wants that you should come and to be part of this first convocation. So one thing I always say that when I have an orientation in IITs, that IITs or these institutions are the temple of Saraswati. Because in IIT system, we always talk about packages. So I always tell them, this is a temple of Saraswati. So never mix Saraswati and Lakshmi. You worship Saraswati, Lakshmi will come. So this is the way how we should think. I tell you that don't run after Lakshmi. Once you will get so much Lakshmi, you will not know, you don't know what to do with that Lakshmi. So worship Saraswati. And the universities are the temple of Saraswati. So this is a message you should always keep with you. Another thing is that up to now your teacher was with you, they were guiding you, but now you are coming in this world alone. So you have to decide about your path, which path you want to go, which direction you want to go. So I will always tell you that never believe in shortcuts. Do whatever you are doing, do with honesty. Another thing, we should also think that we should take the ownership. So when you are in a university or your institute, you should think that this is your institution. Same thing, you should think this is your country. Same thing when you go in any company or any organization, you take ownership. Only then the institution will grow and the country will grow. So that's a key and important part. We have to change that thinking that these things belongs to government, what should I do? This belongs to you, you are the owner. And India is a very young country. If you look at the average population of Indians is around 25 to 30 years. So we are the youngest country in the world. We are the biggest intellectual manpower in the world. So we want to give you a good education, good skilling, so you can be employable not only in India, anywhere in the world. I have seen India from outside. I'm living there for last 32 years. I only joined 3 years back and I have taken leave from Sweden. And I want to serve to the country. What I got from the country, I want to give back to the country. So this is the time to give you back for you also when you become alumni of this institution. When you say that IITs are doing good, because we get a lot of support from our alumni. And once you become alumni, don't forget about your university. You give back to the university also. So university can grow much faster with your input, not only financial, but also with the intellectual input. You can guide the young generation student when you become alumni in a bigger companies or bigger institution. So never forget your institute. And never forget about your teachers. They will be your teacher for your whole life. I can tell you when we take the interviews in IITs, if somebody comes with a PhD degree, I always say that who was your supervisor? So that is very important. So teachers are very important, and more important is also your parents. The parents are very important. They sacrifice their life and they give you the higher education. Maybe they want to go also in higher education. They could not go, but they sacrifice and they have given you such kind of education that you can stand in this world alone. So never forget about your parents. And this is a difference between Western and Indian education system. Because we think people living around us also. We care about teachers, we care about our parents. That brings difference between Western education and Indian education. Why I'm saying this? Because I have seen India from outside for the last 32 years. The way India is growing, I think nobody can stop us to become a Viksit Bharat. As our Prime Minister Modi ji always say that we will be a Viksit Bharat by 2047. I will say that we don't need to wait even 2047. We will be Viksit before that also. The way we are working, the way the things are moving in India in that faster pace, I think nobody can stop us. And we always talk in the past that we cannot do much because we have a very populated country. But this now becoming wrong actually. Population is our asset in terms of the intellectual manpower. So we have the intellectual manpower. All countries are looking towards us. So that we converted our population as our strength, and we are having now India's biggest intellectual manpower. So the country who will control the world, which will have the biggest manpower in the world. And now we always talk about, we are nowadays talking a lot about AI, machine learning. These are or sustainability, we are talking a lot. AI will be the future, it will remain to be there in the coming 30 to 40 years. But if India wants to be a #1 country, we have to make India as a manufacturing hub. If you want to make India as the most developed country in the world, we have to make this country as a manufacturing hub. How we can make this manufacturing hub? You all have to contribute it. I always say in IITs that they all want to go for or big multinational company working in IT, but we are not going to the manufacturing sector. So we have to develop our own manufacturing sector. We are talking about AI, but AI has to run on some computers. You need now very powerful computer. India is sitting with huge base on the data. We are talking about data science. India has the data. And India is sitting on the gold mine of the data. So we can make policies based on those data. We can do predictive AIs, but we need a fast computers. But India has no semiconductor industry. So we have to develop our semiconductor industry. So then we can make those devices. You want to make a mobile phone, we are not making chips in India. We have to manufacture the chip in India. So I always say that the country will control the world, the country who will leader in the semiconductor. So this is a future, and aviation industry is one of the example. If you go to the manufacturing sector, if you sit in the plane, if you go in the cockpit, huge amount of semiconductor is used. Your cars are you are using every day. How many? 40% of electronics is there, but we are not manufacturing those things. So we have to manufacture that, and now this new area is coming, the drones, and the aviation university will play a very key and important role, making drone policies, drone manufacturing, drone repair, drone forensic. These are the area where your university can take lead. And you are already graduated from this institution. You can have a startup in this area. You should not always look for a job. You can make a startup and you can give other people a job. So this is the way country can grow. It's very difficult to provide job to everyone. So we should think about startups, and we should learn to work in a team. We should not be individualistic people. So that's the mantra I learned outside, that in India we are more individualistic people. So we see our own development. But we have to change this now. We have to look for societal development. We should learn how to work in a team. So that is very important. And when you go in an institution also, wherever you go, work in a team. You can gain short-term gains by working individually, but the long-term sustainable is always to work in a team and work in a collaboration. When we talk about national education policy or new education policy, we talk about multidisciplinarity. Multidisciplinarity only will come through a collaboration. So we need to work, we need to learn how to work in a team, and we should be proud of each other, and we should support to each other. Don't be jealous with each other. So we should grow as a society, and this is the way we have to grow. And my problem is that I have written a speech, but I cannot read the speech. Because when you read something, then it's like that you're speaking with the mind. But when you don't read and then speak, then you speak from heart. So this is what I learned. So if you want to speak from the heart, you speak for. So I will not take much time, and I always say I will not give you much gyan to my students. Actually, they will say that professor is boring with his gyan. Another thing is always that never give a mic to a professor. He will not leave the mic. So we always say don't give a mic to a professor, otherwise he will take all the time. But I will conclude here. I will not take all your time, because maybe if something better is waiting for you, maybe you have planned the parties after this. Only thing I want to tell you that do whatever you do with your heart. Do with honesty, and give the respect your teachers and parents, you will be always successful. And I tell you, the Lakshmi will come to you. Don't run after Lakshmi and worship only Saraswati. With that, I stop here. Thank you very much for this invitation. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Now I introduce our guest of honor, Sri Wumnunmang Walnam. Sri Wumnunmang Walnam is a distinguished Indian Administrative Service officer and currently serves as the Secretary of Ministry of Civil Aviation in the Government of India. He assumed the crucial role in September 2023, succeeding Sri Rajiv Bansal upon his retirement. With a rich and extensive career spanning over 3 decades, Sri Walnam has held various notable positions in both the Union Government and the Government of Manipur. He belongs to the 1992 batch of the Manipur cadre. Sri Walnam has previously served as the Additional Secretary in the Ministry of Finance, where he was responsible for the Economic Affairs portfolio. He also held the position of Joint Secretary in the Ministry of Home Affairs, rendering invaluable services in the field of home affairs. Furthermore, he served as a Deputy Secretary in both the Ministry of Finance and Company Affairs and the Ministry of Finance. In Manipur, Sri Walnam played key roles as the Commissioner of the Health and Family Welfares and the Director of Transport. His expertise in government and international finance was recognized when he worked as an advisor to the Executive Director at the World Bank. Sri Wumnunmang Walnam continues to make valuable contributions to the Ministry of Civil Aviation, ensuring the continued growth and development of the aviation sector in India. We are privileged to have Sri Walnam as our guest of honor today, and I am delighted to invite Sri Wumnunmang Walnam for his guest of honor address.
As we go through this first convocation of the RGNAU, I'm extremely happy that I'm part of this program, and I start by giving warm greetings to the chief guest of today's function, the Union Minister of Civil Aviation, Sri Kinjarappu Ram Mohan Naidu. My greetings to the Vice Chancellor of this RGNAU, Professor Brigunath Singh. My greetings to the guest of honor, Professor Rajiv Ahuja, the Director of IIT Ropar. And also I would like to acknowledge today when MOU was signed by RGNU with 3 IITs, IIT Ropar, IIT Patna and IIT Bhilai. My greetings to the directors and to the entire institutions, and I find it is something really promising and something from which good will come out. I also convey very warm greetings to the esteemed executive and academic council members, faculty and staff members, in a very special way the proud parents, and most importantly, graduates of this RGNAU for your achievements which we are celebrating today. It is a profound honor for me to stand before you today at this momentous occasion, the first convocation of this esteemed university. We gather here not just to celebrate your achievements, but to recognize the shared dreams and aspirations that have brought us to this significant milestone. Today, we commemorate your hard work, dedication, and the promise of a bright future that lies ahead. I think a round of applause is for all the graduating students. I intend to speak only very briefly, but as the Secretary of Ministry of Civil Aviation, I would like to assure all the students, those who are passing out today, those who are still studying here, and the parents, that all of you are in the right sector, all of you are in the right industry. It is an industry which is growing by leaps and bounds in India today. people will tell you that the number of air passengers in India have doubled in the last 10 years, 11 crores in 2014, 22 crores this year. Doubling in 10 years, in fact, we are looking forward to doubling in another 5 years. I mention this only to highlight the potential that the aviation sector has for our country and for all of you who will be getting into that sector looking at different opportunities. People will tell you that there were 800 aircraft 10 years ago, 2014. Today we have 813 aircraft, and it is our estimate that in another 5 years, it will almost double to about 1,400 aircraft in our country. So I'm happy to note that all of you are in the good sector, you are in the correct sector, and my very best wishes to all of you. But before I end, only 2 points which I do not know whether it's covered in the curriculum and teachings of the RGNAU, and that is the focus on safety that we have in civil aviation. Civil aviation is a transportation sector where the focus on safety is 100%. So whatever job that you may take up, wherever you may be placed, wherever you may be sitting, wherever you may be working, the key to success is to realize and be aware that there is no margin of error on safety in the aviation sector. I would like this to be very clear in all our minds, including in my own mind as a secretary, that aviation is one sector where we would like safety to be 100% our focus. Number two, aviation is a sector which focuses on efficiency. Whether it's from the funding point of view, whether it's from the outcome point of view, wherever you may be placed, whatever role you may play, aviation is a sector which I'm happy to claim and which I'm happy to admit is the feature. It works on efficiency. There is no excessive of funding, there is no excessive of provisions which are made. It works on efficiency, and that is the sustainability which brings to this efficiency. That is the driver of the growth that we are seeing in aviation in our country. I would like all my young friends to keep this in mind, the focus on safety and the focus on efficiency. With God's blessing, I see a very bright future for all of you. My very, very best wishes, all the very best. Thank you very much.
So, Honorable Minister of State, Sri Murli Manmohan, was also supposed to be, I think, guest of honor today, but due to some urgent requirement, now he has given the greeting to all of you, and I have been asked to read it. So, I am writing this letter to express my inability to join you all the questions at the first convocation of Rajiv Gandhi National Aviation University. I was very eager to interact with all the dignitaries of the aviation fraternity and the student who graduated. I received degree from RGNU. I would like to express my gratitude for your outstanding contribution in this field. I wish all the students the very best for future and appeal to contribute to the goal of Viksit Bharat 2047 envisioned by Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji. I extend full support to all the staff of Rajiv Gandhi National Aviation for future initiative and wish the best for the upcoming event. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is our honor to introduce Sri Kinjarapu Ram Mohan Naidu Garu, the Union Minister of Civil Aviation, a distinguished Indian politician who has made a profound impact on the country political landscape. As a member of Parliament, Sri Naidu represents Sri Kalukulam constituency in Andhra Pradesh, a position he held since 2014 with 3 consecutive terms in Lok Sabha. Sri Naidu has established himself a dedicated public servant. His commitment to the people of India, particularly in his home state of Andhra Pradesh, is evident in his tireless effort to drive positive change. In June 2024, Sri Naidu took oath as a Union Minister of Civil Aviation, becoming one of the youngest ministers in the Modi government. This appointment is a testament to his exceptional leadership skills and ability to drive change. Sri Naidu's education background is impressive, with a degree in electrical engineering from Purdue University and MBA from Long Island University. Before entering politics, he worked in Singapore a year, gaining valuable experience that has helped shape his political career. Throughout his career, Sri Naidu has demonstrated his dedication to public service and his passion for creating positive change. We are privileged to have with us today, and we look forward to his convocation address. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to our distinguished guest, Sri Kinjarapu Rammohan Naidu Garu, for his convocation address.
Guests of honor, Honorable Secretary Civil Aviation, Wumlunmang Vualnamji, Director IIT Ropar, Professor Ahuja ji, Vice Chancellor and the core person for having this program of first convocation at the RGNAU, Professor Brigunath Singh ji, members of the Executive and Academic Councils of the University, dignitaries and guests, registrar, faculties, staffs, members of electronic and print media, proud parents, ladies and gentlemen, and most importantly, the graduates of Rajiv Gandhi National Aviation University. Good evening to each and every one of you. It fills me with immense pride to be here today at the first convocation of this prestigious institution, the country's first and only aviation university. I pray to Ma Saraswati to bless the students graduating today and light up their path as they transition from nurturing environment of the institution to the challenges and opportunities in the real world scenarios. It is a profound honor to me to stand before you today at this momentous occasion, the first convocation of this esteemed university. We gather here not just to celebrate your achievements, but to recognize the shared dreams and aspirations that have brought us to this significant milestone. Today, we commemorate your hard work, dedication, and the promise of a bright future that lies ahead. This convocation is not just a mere academic milestone. It is a profound moment for the university, for the state of Uttar Pradesh, and the whole country of India. As the first aviation university in the country, I look at it as the lighthouse of India's aspirations in the aviation sector. When you first stepped into these convocation halls, you embarked upon a journey filled with challenges and triumphs, knowledge acquisition and skill development. You came with a passion for aviation, a field that embodies the spirit of innovation, collaboration, and exploration. Each of you has invested countless hours in your studies. You faced a lot of obstacles and tested your resolve. And now you stand poised on the threshold of a new chapter in your lives. Many congratulations to all the graduating students, their proud families, and importantly, the faculty who have shaped up their journey. I would like to remind the graduating students that you are now stepping into the world as representatives of this great institution. Carry forward the values, knowledge, and spirit of excellence you have imbibed here. You must strive to make a meaningful difference, and I am sure all of you would bring a lot of pride to the institution in the coming future. Think for a moment about the legacy of the aviation. Think of the pioneers who dared to dream of flight, the engineers who turned those dreams into reality, and the countless professionals who have made air travel safe, accessible, and efficient. You now join this extraordinary lineage. The world will look to you for solutions and the challenges that lie ahead, whether that's building sustainable aviation systems, enhancing safety protocols, or making air travel much more inclusive. The aviation industry is an exciting era, one defined by rapid technological advancements and an urgent call for sustainability. As you take your next steps, I urge you to embrace this change with open arms. The future belongs to those who dare to innovate and adapt. Remember, that challenges are not obstacles, but they are opportunities coming in front of you as a disguise. Each setback you may face, you will only learn to solve, to strengthen your resolve, and deepen your understanding. But as you venture into this world, hold dear to all the values that you have developed here in the institution, values like integrity, teamwork, and a spirit of lifelong learning. The aviation field requires collaboration across diverse disciplines, respect for others, both within and beyond the industry, and this will be the key to your success tomorrow. As you climb higher, never forget that those who lifted you to this position, you need to lift them back with you. And as I am engaging in the deliberations around the performance of this esteemed institution, one thing that truly made me proud was the remarkable diversity of the graduating batch. What stood out to me, in fact, is the students here come from all corners of this great nation. In fact, I was delighted to learn that 50% of the students here come from the southern part of India. This represents the truly inclusiveness of the nature of this institution, welcoming talent from all across the country and fostering a diverse environment. I am so impressed by the academic performance and the remarkable placement record achieved by the very first batch. A 90% placement record is incredible. I would like to thank the whole administration for achieving that, and I believe that this has been possible because of the initiatives taken by the management and staff here, like organizing industry lecture series for the students and facilitating airport visits and enabling students to obtain good internship opportunities. And of course, the ultimate credit goes to the dedication and hard work of this exceptional batch of students, and I'm proud of the achievements of the students of this National Aviation University. I must also take a moment to proudly highlight an inspiring fact about this batch. While girls constitute 30% of the graduating batch, they account for a remarkable 70% of the medalists. Out of 14, 10 have been women, and it is a great, proud matter of fact for all of us. This not only underscores the immense talent, skill, and potential of women in aviation, but also emphasizes the pressing need to encourage and support more young women to enter this aviation sector. As the aviation minister, I am deeply committed to make aviation more gender inclusive. The ministry has also issued an advisory to the stakeholders to increase the number of women working in the industry to 25% by the year 2025, and we will strongly pursue this fact with all the stakeholders in this industry so that more young women can pursue careers in the field of aviation. And I am so happy that girls at the National Aviation University have already shattered the glass ceiling of gender bias, and I'm happy that you prefer to make a career in this aviation. Your stories and achievements will undoubtedly inspire countless other young women across the country to pursue their dreams in aviation, and let us all give a big round of applause to the incredible girls here who have shown that determination and talent to come up into this stage. And it gives me immense satisfaction to know that the students of National Aviation University have received good placement statistics, and this is just the beginning. The scope of the university must continue to expand, aligning with the evolving needs of the continuously growing aviation industry. And on this historic occasion, I am also proud to announce that the RGNAU will commence following new undergraduate and postgraduate academic programs and courses from the coming session 2025-26. Aviation science courses like BSc Aviation for IGRUA pilot cadets and BSc Aviation for IGRUA aircraft maintenance engineers and BSc Aviation science students. Management courses like the BBA Aviation, MBA Aviation, and MBA Aviation Logistic. BTech courses, BTech in Aerospace, BTech in Electronics and Telecommunication with specialization in avionics. And I'm also glad to announce that the efforts are being made by the university for twinning of the engineering and management programs with Purdue University in United States of America, Korean Aerospace University, South Korea, IITs, IIMs, NITs, and other reputed national and international universities and institutions. We have already signed umbrella letter of intent with the Purdue University. That is where I've done my electrical engineering, and I'm proud to share that fact, and are in the process of signing MOUs with KAU, Korea, IIT's aviation industry partners to further strengthen the proposed programs that I mentioned today. As a sector which is expected to generate millions of jobs in the coming decade, it holds immense promise for our skilled and educated youth. Aviation is not just about connectivity, it is a gateway to opportunities. It is estimated that every flight that takes off creates about 30 direct and more than 100 indirect jobs. And if you look at the growth trajectory of India's aviation sector under the dynamic leadership of our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, the aviation infrastructure has seen a remarkable transformation. The number of airports have doubled from 74 to 157 in the last 10 years. This is an achievement which no other country in the world has been able to achieve, and we are proud about that fact. And the inventory of aviation aircraft has doubled up to 800, and the passenger traffic at our airports has increased 9 times. That is the confidence people have in the aviation sector today in the country. Just 2 days ago in the parliament, we were able to pass the historic Bharatiya Vayuyan Videyak, which grants India the status of state of design and establishes a solid foundation for the growth of MRO sector in the country. With design, maintenance and manufacturing now taking place on the Indian soil, we are not only strengthening the aviation ecosystem, but also creating a robust job market for people in this sector. And as the sector would continue to expand under our Prime Minister's leadership, we estimate that the number of jobs that would be created will be multifolds in the future. In the next 5 years only, you would say, this is our commitment to the nation, we are trying to build 50 more airports and also expanding the capacity of the already saturating existing airports in the country. Just a few weeks back, I had the honor to be in Varanasi along with the Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, and we have inaugurated and laid foundation for 7 airport projects of worth up to 6,100 crores. And the future of India's aviation sector is brighter than ever. With the government's continued focus on infrastructure expansion, green aviation, and technological innovation, India is well on its way to becoming a global aviation hub. So I believe that the National Aviation University has a major responsibility to equip students with the right skills and knowledge that meet not only today's requirements, but also for the demands that the future is going to generate. And I would also encourage the students to actively contribute to the future of green aviation, reducing carbon footprints and embracing much more sustainable practices. Additionally, emerging technologies such as drones and artificial intelligence in aviation are rapidly transforming the industry. These fields present enormous aviation opportunities and potential, and I encourage you to be at the forefront of these innovations, ensuring that India plays a leading role in these groundbreaking developments. And I would like to share that as we expand India's aviation infrastructure, we are envisioning airports to be aerotropolis sectors, which will include business parks, logistic hubs, hotels, retail complexes, transforming airports into engines of economic growth. This can catalyze so many other sectors like e-commerce, tourism, manufacturing, agriculture, commerce, trade, health, education, and can create a large amount of multiplier effect in terms of job creation. These opportunities will extend, or these opportunities that get created will be extended to our job sector, especially to the skilled youth and trained youth in the civil aviation sector. And with the visionary leadership of our Honorable Prime Minister, we are not just aiming to meet the global standards, but to exceed them and position India at the forefront of aviation excellence. The infrastructure that we are building today, the policies that we are implementing today, and the talented workforce that we are nurturing today, they all point towards one undeniable fact, which is India's aviation sector with the power to go for the future. I can see that the sector has spread its wings and is now coming cruising together toward a future of limitless potential. Similarly, the future of the students of National Aviation University has taken its own Udan. With the foundation that you have built here, you are now equipped to take your Udan much longer, much higher, and the limit is for you to set from now. And remember that it is just the beginning. At various platforms, when asked about the fuel of my Udan, I have always shared that my greatest support system has been my family and my friends. And today, as I see the proud parents who have been the pillars of strength for each of you, I want to share a personal message with all the students that are here today. Always carry your support system along with you through the ups and downs, through the thicks and thins. Forever, they should all be with you. Your family, your mentors, your friends, they have shaped your journey and they have played an integral role in the success that you have achieved. Their belief in you has been just as important as the hard work that you have put in. So always remember that you did not walk this journey alone and always honor their contributions. I would also like to add that as aviation professionals, you will affect millions of lives in this country and in the world. Therefore, it is very, very important that you uphold the highest standard of ethics and safety throughout your careers. I once again congratulate all the students graduating, their families, and the dedicated faculty of the institution who have made this day possible. And this university is going to be the cornerstone in realizing the Viksit Bharat 2047, and it would play a vital role in training a new generation of aviation professionals who will drive India's growth and contribute to make India a hub for aviation in the whole world. And in closing, remember this: your education is not the end of your journey, it is merely the foundation upon which you will build your future. Embrace every opportunity that comes your way, pursue your passions relentlessly, and dare to push the boundaries of what is possible to you. As you leave this institution, carry with you the spirit of Rajiv Gandhi National Aviation University, the spirit of exploration, the spirit of innovation, and the spirit of unwavering determination. Congratulations to each and every one of you. May your wings take you to new heights of success, and may you soar far beyond your dreams. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, my deepest congratulations to all the graduating batch at this first convocation of Rajiv Gandhi National Aviation University. Jai Hind.
I request the Vice Chancellor to declare the convocation closed.
I declare the convocation closed.
All are requested to rise for the national anthem and to remain standing till the academic procession leaves the hall.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उज्जल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तब जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
BMS 2020 and 2021 are requested to proceed for photograph. Tea has been arranged for all. You are all cordially invited to join us for tea.